Servus Männer, it's Red Pill Germany again. Today is election day in the United States, and I think we all hope that the election will go on smoothly and without any interruptions. I already heard that there are long lines and that the voter turnout will be probably rather high, and a lot of people have already voted by mail. This is one reason, and I think the pandemic is the other reason why it could take a long time before we have a definite result. But who knows, maybe the difference is so clear that we can already have a winner today. As I browsed through the German media, I saw once again the narrative that they have been pushing for the last month, and that is that there is just a teeny tiny chance that Trump wins, like 10% or something, and that all the institutes and all the surveys give that result pretty much. I don't know if that is really true. I didn't actually check all these polls. There are other channels that look at that in detail. I just know that there is a systematic error here, and that is that a lot of people who will vote for Donald Trump probably don't really feel inclined to tell that to a stranger on the phone who says that he is doing polling here. And even if the person who is calling is a legit employee of one of these polling institutes, who says that he doesn't write down addresses and names on the side and is actually an Antifa member? So yeah, I can definitely understand why, especially in this year, people don't want to tell anybody that they are actually voting for Trump. I just wonder how the German media will react if there will be, from their perspective, a big surprise like the one in 2016. Yesterday, I really tried to imagine a United States under Biden-Harris and what would change then. Well, I just think that the United States would become a little more like Germany or Europe, but I mean the negative things, of course, not the positive aspects of Europe. Because the positive aspects of Europe don't have a lot to do with politics, actually. And then I realized that actually I don't want to think about that, and when it happens, then maybe I will think about it, but not before that. Anyway, so I think everybody said what needs to be said about the campaigning, about the media bias, about the violence that came really from one side only pretty much. And then also the German media is pushing this fake narrative that it is actually Republicans who are the violent ones, and they are the ones who intimidate the good Democrats. So I think now on this day we can just wait and see when the results from the first states will come in. So later I am scheduled to be having a conversation with Coach Red Pill and Naomi Seibt from Germany. So if you want to listen to something besides the US election, we will be talking about the current state of Germany. It'll probably have something to do with our recent restrictions, our lockdowns, and I don't know if we will touch upon the violent attacks that are shaking Europe at the moment. And Germany, by the way, you might not know about this, but Germany is no exception here. We just hear these things from Austria and from France, but in Germany it happened too, but it is not really talked about. You know me, I talk about these things normally not when they happen, but way later. I just like it when all the information is out in the open and I don't have to speculate. So I planned to talk about this later, but suffice it to say that in Germany that stuff is happening regularly also. It is just not even news in Germany. So I think people outside of Germany probably have never heard about these things. That happened also very recently. So I put the link down below. You can join this live stream if you want to. Maybe it will shorten the time while you are waiting for the US results to come in. So maybe check it out later. Take care. Servus, Kameraden.